Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to today's Biology IIT online class. All of you follow the class. We are in now fourth lesson, classification of plants. In that plant kingdom, synopsis to algae. Algae are the microorganisms found in water and in moist soil. There are three kinds of algae: blue-green algae, green algae and brown algae. The blue algae are similar to bacteria as they do not have a nucleus and other components in their cells. Cells of the other two types, that means green algae and brown algae, are similar to plant cells as they have a definite nucleus with tough cell wall, chloroplast and other cell components. All the algae have chlorophyll and can synthesize their own food. That means photosynthesis will take place in the presence of light. In oceans, there are microscopic green algae called diatoms. They float on the surface of the sea and perform photosynthesis. Several animals in the sea survive by feeding on the diatoms. Green algae exist either as single individual or a group called colonies. Some of the green algae live in the moist soil also. The green algae living in water will swim with the help of one or two long hair-like projections called flagella. Singular is flagellum. And next, synopsis 3 is, in the plant kingdom we are going to discuss about the bryophyta. The third synopsis, bryophyta. Bryophyta are characterized by the following features. Bryophyta are also called as amphibians of the plant kingdom because they can live in soil but need water for sexual reproduction. They occur in the damp, humid and shaded localities. The dominant phase or main plant body of Bryophyta is differentiated than that of algae. It is thallus-like and prostrate or erect and attached to the substratum by unicellular or multicellular rhizoids. They lack true roots, stems or leaves. They may possess root-like, leaf-like and stem-like structures. అంటే ఇక్కడ రూట్ లాగా ఉంటాయి కానీ రూట్స్ కాదు. ఓకే, the main plant body is haploid, produces gametes, so it is called as gametophyte. It is called as gametophyte. And the sex organs in the bryophytes are multicellular. Male sex organ is called as antheridium, produces biflagellated, that means hair like projections ఉంటాయన్నాను కదా, అవి 2 ఉంటాయి. Female, it is called as archegonium, is flask shaped and produces a single egg. So this is about the bryophyte. So the sex organs are male sex organ and female sex organ, antheridium and archegonium. And next in this is, antheroids are released to water and meet archegonium. That means the male one will meet the female one. With the fusion of the egg, it forms the zygote. The antherids will form the zygote. Zygotes do not undergo meiosis immediately. After the formation of the zygote, they will not divide the cells into more. So they produce a multicellular body called as sporophyte. This sporophyte is not free living but attached to the photosynthetic gametophyte and derives nourishment from it. Some cells of the sporophyte undergo meiosis to produce haploid spores. These spores germinate to form gametophyte. So at last the division will be taking place so that the gametophyte will be formed. So in this process water is needed. Why? Because for the swimming purpose it will be doing like that. And next, importance of bryophytes. Some mosses provide food for herbaceous mammals, birds, etc. Species of Shankum provide peat. It is used as fuel. It has water holding capacity, so that used as packing material for transshipment of living materials. So some mosses will be provided as food for some mammals and birds. And they are ecologically important because of their role in plant succession on bare rocks, soil, etc. Mosses along with lichens decompose rocks, making the substrate suitable for the growth of higher plants. And since mosses form dense mat on the soil, they can prevent soil erosion. So on the rocks also we can see a bark like a thing that are called as bryophytes will help in soil erosion. And the different types of bryophytes are liverworts and mosses. Liverworts. Liverworts, they usually grow in moist, shady habitats such as banks of stream, marshy ground, damp soil, bark of trees, and deep in the woods. Their plant body is thalloid. Example, Marchantia. Thallus is dorsiventral and closely pressed to the substratum. The leafy members have tiny leaf-like appendages in 2 rows on the stem-like structures. And next is the mosses. The predominant stage of the life cycle of a mosses is the gametophyte. It consists of 2 stages. First stage, protonema stage, and second stage is the leafy stage. Open page number 25. Synopsis 2. Once again, let us discuss about the algae from the material. See here, algae. Algae. Where we will find this algae? This is also pronounced as algae. Okay, algae or algae. Algae is found in freshwater, marine and most soil habitats. We can see moist soil habitats. Moist అంటే తడిగా ఉన్న మట్టి ప్రాంతాలలో మనకి కనిపిస్తాయి. And also algae contains chlorophyll. So where the chlorophyll is present, there photosynthesis will takes place, isn't it? And algae can prepare their own food. Algae cells contain called cell organelles. Algae cells contain organelles called pyrenoids. pyrenoids organelles that make and store starch. Okay, the organelles, the cells contain organelles are called as pyrenoids. Okay, and most of the algae are unicellular, but some are multicellular. Some are unicellular and some are multicellular. As you know, uni means only single celled organisms and multicellular means number of cells. Okay, number of cells. It is the organism consisting of number of cells. So, what are the unicellular? Chlamydomonas. What are the unicellular? Chlamydomonas is the example. Or filamentous. Filamentous means it will be the structure of the organism will be filament, like a filament. That is, the example is Pyrogyra. The example is Pyrogyra. Or colonial. That means a group of cells forming is called as colonial. That is the example Volvox. Okay. So autotrophic contain chlorophyll and make food by photosynthesis. These will be photosynthesis will take place in this algae. Okay, the plant body in algae is always a thallus. See here, see this picture. This is Chlamydomonas picture. Okay, the pic is the Chlamydomonas. So the body is called as thallus. The body is called as thallus. So the plant body in algae is always a thallus. It is not differentiated into root, stem and leaves. So the body totally was not divided into parts. Just it is a thallus. Okay. Algae ranges in size from minute unicellular plants. That means a very small plant to a very big. బిగ్ సైజ్ అంటే దానిలోనే బిగ్ సైజ్ ఏది ఉంటుంది మనకి సీవీడ్స్ అంటే మనకి సముద్రంలో కనిపించే మొక్కలలాగా. ఓకే 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 నౌ స్ట్రక్చర్ ఆఫ్ algal cells. What is the structure of the algae? The body of algae is called as thallus. As we discussed in the above para, the body is called as thallus. Algae may be unicellular, colonial, filamentous or multicellular. Here let us discuss about this. Unicellular algae are single celled. As you know, uni means single and make up phytoplankton. Phytoplankton, it is nothing but a population of photosynthetic organisms that begins many aquatic food chains. It will start with the phytoplankton. Phytoplankton make much world's carbohydrates. The plants which leaves, okay, which will be taking, that means algae is a phytoplankton. That means with the help of the sunlight, it will prepare its food. Okay, phytoplankton make much world's carbohydrates and are the major producers of oxygen. So it will be using the carbohydrates, it will prepare the carbohydrates and produces oxygen also. And next, colonial algae consists of group of cells working together. Colonial means a colony. Okay, you remember like this, a colony. Colony means a group of cells. Okay, group of cells working together. Some colonial algal cells may specialize for movement. అంటే మూమెంట్ కోసం అని కొన్ని సెల్స్, ఫీడింగ్ కోసం కొన్ని సెల్స్ గ్రూప్గా ఫామ్ అయ్యి అవి వాటిని చేస్తూ ఉంటాయన్నమాట. Or reproduction showing for division of labor. And next, filamentous algae have slender rod shaped thallus. It will be having a rod shaped thallus. The body will not be like this in a filamentous. Okay, arranged in rows joined end to end, hold fast and specialized structures is some filamentous. So this filamental algae will be like a ladder. Okay, will be like a ladder. Filamentous algae that attaches the algae so it can grow towards sunlight at the surface. ఒకదానికి ఒకటి అటాచ్ అవుతూ అవి ఏమవుతాయి, పైన సర్ఫేస్ వాటర్లో ఉండే సర్ఫేస్ దాకా రీచ్ అయ్యి లైట్ని రిసీవ్ చేసుకుంటూ ఉంటాయి. ఓకే, అండ్ దెన్ నైన్త్ మల్టీసెల్యులర్ ఆల్గే. మల్టీ మీన్స్ యాజ్ యూ నో మెనీ సెల్స్, ఆఫెన్ హ్యావ్ ఎ లార్జ్ కాంప్లెక్స్ లీఫ్ లైక్ థాలస్. ఎక్కడైతే మనకి ఆల్గే కొంచెం పెద్దగా లీఫ్ లాగా ఫామ్ అయ్యి, ఓకేనా, కాంప్లెక్స్ లీఫ్ లైక్ థాలస్ అండ్ మే హ్యావ్ స్టెమ్ లైక్ సెక్షన్స్. ఇన్ దిస్ స్టెమ్ ఆల్సో విల్ బి formed and air bladders. Macrocystis among the largest multicellular algae. What is the example? Macrocystis. See here, this diagram is very important. Chlamydomonas. This is in your biology also. All of you draw the diagram of Chlamydomonas. Okay, draw the diagram of Chlamydomonas. Okay children, see this and also label the parts. Understood? I hope all of you understand the topics. Write a short note on algae. This is your homework today. All of you must write. Thank you.